And welcome back to Going Solo here on Music Free Gaming. It is great to have you here. And I'm, well, where I always am. I'm in my storage room. But I've got some big plans today. As you might have seen in the video the other day, I've got a bunch of good stuff. I've got mud, I have copper, I've got all sorts of exciting things so I can get started on a new villager trading hall. Yes, another one. I know, who needs another villager trading hall? Turns out, I do. I want one for stonemasons. And I think that's going to be a good place to start. So let's head over to where I want to build this, and I'll kind of give you an idea maybe of what my plans are, if I have any at all. All right, so I am now on a little spit of land overlooking, well, there's the university, my main base, the first trading hall, my starter house, which eventually does need to go away, and a bridge, which is in really bad need of actual support. But here, as I free cam up, this is where I'm going to put my stonemasons. I'm going to build out right here. I've got some trees I need to remove, obviously, so I'll take care of that. And I'm going to need a bridge of some sort so I can actually get the villagers over here. But yeah, this is where it's going to go. So let's clear out some trees and see what's happening. Okay, so the trees are gone, and I flattened the hill just a little bit to give me a little more space. Here, look, coming up here on free cam, I think this is going to be good. I may pull into this hill a little bit more, but we'll see how the build shapes up. This is going to be nice, kind of nestled in this little gap here. And okay, apparently I've got some visitors, but they're not going to bother me for now, so just hang out up here. So now the next thing I need to do is kind of figure out where I want this to go, how I want the villagers to go in, and then figure out how I'm going to shape this building up around them. So it's time to go do some of that.
I am wondering, why am I here? I think I had remembered something, and now I have forgotten. That seems wrong.
I really should go turn that one so it's facing the right way. Otherwise, I'm going to get all sorts of weird comments. Like,
You don't know how to place your stone cutters. You're silly.
I was a software Avenger, which sounds a lot more fun, right? Like, hi, I am the software Avenger. I will solve your printing problems and also send your emails. Right, I think that could be maybe a good thing to have around, right? Because it turns out having a floor is sort of important to a building. I know, it's weird, right? But when it comes down to it, most buildings that you see in any modern day construction has a floor, right? Those that are sort of floorless, not very common in this day and age. So I think having a floor here is going to be sort of important, even for stonemasons, or maybe especially for stonemasons. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Look at them all over there being all, pillaging. Meanwhile, there's this guy over here who's like,
can I play too? I want to play.
And those guys over there are like,
no, go away. Urgh.
He's like, okay, I'll come over here and look at the horses.
Did you know some of these horses don't have bones?
This is cool. They're like, look, we're swimming. Look how tough we are.
Like, okay, I'll swim too.
He's just a poor, lonely, this is the pillager dork of the world, right? All right, so I have myself a ring of stonecutters, and I also have a ring of trapdoors. So the idea is, let's pretend these dirt blocks are villagers, right? when I drop them down to feed them to a zombie, I need to be sure they can't just walk out free and end up being hard to deal with. So the trapdoors will keep them from going that way. I'll need to fill in some space here, which I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. And then this dirt will pretend as a villager who's up and about and having a grand old time, trapped in his little 1x2 space. 1x1x2, this is little tiny personal space. They like personal space. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good beginning for this build. Now, I'm a little concerned I'm getting a little close to this edge, but that might be okay, especially if I build out at like a landing balcony so that I could fly into it. And then I think what I'll do is build a path sort of around this way over towards this area, right? So anyway, so this is kind of my plan. It's obviously there's a lot more that I've got to fill in. And then the outsides I'm going to do with mud bricks. Blicks are cool. Yes, they are. Who doesn't love a blick? No, I'm going to use some mud bricks and some other things. Copper, I think it was the other thing I was planning on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting some flooring in here, and then we'll see what I can do about shaping the rest of this building. So I have my first pass at what I think I'm going to have my villager trading cells looking like. Cells being the operative word here. Obviously, they'll stand there on the trap doors. I threw in some iron fence here. Iron bars, whatever you want to call them.
He called them the wrong thing. Quick, post all the angry YouTube comments, because he was wrong.
Yeah, okay, so all of this is coming in this way. And the villagers will stand here. They won't be able to get out. Now, I want to put a little bit of something here, and I don't know what yet, but it feels like there should be something here. Now, the copper that's in the back, I'm going to wait for it to oxidize, so it'll match the color, kind of, sort of the frog lights back there. I think that's going to be, look good. This copper is going to stay orange, which is awesome. And then I've got the mud bricks back behind. Now, the mud bricks may seem a little out of place at the moment, and they kind of are currently. But the plan is then to build up some of the outside here with more mud bricks. And I don't know quite how I want to do this, right? If I want to bring it up this way, right? Certainly not over the floor, but it's going to be coming in on the sides. And so it's going to sort of tie the two sides together, which I think is good. But yeah, I do need a little bit of something here because that's just, it's feeling a little plain. It needs a divider here. So I need to figure out what to do with that. All right. Yeah. So decided to extend the floor out here a little bit. And I like these, throwing these acacia fence posts in with the stairs going on up along the top. I think this is going to look really cool once I get the stonemasons in place. So now if I can just figure out what I want this exterior wall to look like, this is going to be great. Yeah, so I've got some basic walls up, and I think they're looking pretty okay from the inside. I'm going to put a door here facing out towards the castle. And I'm going to put a door... Well, I'm not even sure I'm going to put a door here now that I look at it, because I don't have anything over there. Though that may change. So having a second door over here isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. But, yeah, but otherwise this is looking pretty good on the inside. Now, on the outside, well, stupid is an excellent description of what this looks like. So, to try to figure out what I want to do coming around the outside, but it's a good start. I like it. Oops, that's we'll squash that fern right there. You know, we don't need them ferns getting all up in our business, man. We're going to just squash them flat right there because that's just how it goes here. All right, so I do have some other plans for this building. Unfortunately, I'm actually at a point where I need to put those plans on hold and get the zombie and the villagers in here. That's right. It's going to be nothing but mob wrangling. I'm going to walk backwards around this building because that's the thing to do, apparently. Yeah, so I need to get a zombie in here. I need to get villagers in here. And that's going to be its own special breed of fun. So let's go ahead and get to that. So I think this is how it's going to work. I'm going to bring the zombie in this way as soon as it gets dark and I can find one. We'll duck through here. Hopefully he'll chase me down this way. I probably won't be able to reach that to lock him in, but I'll be able to come this way, pop up, he'll get trapped on that side, and then I just have to run around, close this, and the zombie will be trapped. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So, we have our zombie trap in place. Now we just need to wait for night to fall so we can get the zombie. Oh. Is that dude stuck in a tree? Yeah. He is 100% stuck in a tree. Well, hello, tree pillager. I hope you have a wonderful time in that tree, and I'm just going to leave you there. So, have fun. All right, well, I found a zombie. I actually found a couple of them. I found more than a couple of them. Okay. Well, I only need one, so this is going to be an adventure. All right, so you guys just follow me down here, right? We're good? Good? All right. Oh, I wonder if they're trapped. That would be great. I mean, this guy isn't trapped, but... You know, I have made a horrible, horrible mistake. In that oh, give me dirt or something. Okay. I left the door open. But, okay, we got him. We got him. So all I have to do is silence him. And now get myself a trap door. Put back there. And he can't get out, which is perfect. All right. Now I just need to sleep, which I can't do because my... Oh, and there are windows. All right. But we're gonna be okay. I think we're set. So the zombie... Oh yeah, he can totally hit me here. Okay. So, actually, this is an interesting question. Can he hit me if I'm here? No, I don't think he can. Perfect. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. So now, let's put these back, and then I just need to figure out how to get the villagers here. Okay, yep, this will work. I'm fairly certain. So I got the rail going all the way from my villager breeder, all the way up here. And then, yeah, I'll just drop them, minecart and all, right down onto their little trap door. Then I can break the minecart, and the villager will be back, and then I can just fill in the gap and I'll just run and just do this all the way around for all 16 villagers. So hopefully, this actually is going to be pretty easy. Unfortunately, I am going to need a minecart, which I don't have at the moment. So let me just grab one of that's... Oh, I don't need to craft a minecart. I've got them over in the villager breeder. Cool. Well, let's take care of it. All right, here comes contestant number 1. So he should come right up this rail and drop right in there. Excellent. Take a little bit of damage, but not that bad, I think. So now let's just make sure I hit the minecart and not the villager, because, you know, I don't want to hurt the guy again. And there he goes. Well, that wasn't great. Time to block up the windows so he can't get out. No, 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 no. Fine. You're going to die out there, and it's all your fault. You could have stayed where you were supposed to be, but no. You had to go running off. All right, all right, all right. I can see this is going to be a problem I'm going to have to find a solution to. And here comes contestant number 2. Failure with the last one. Goes, he drops in. Now, let's see if I can... Okay. That is not at all where I wanted him to go, but... Okay. I mean, I guess... I do want that minecart back. I mean, sure. That is where I want a villager to be eventually, so... Sure. Sure. I guess we can do this. All right, cool. Next villager. Well, that plan didn't work. Dropped the third villager in, and he, when I broke the minecart, he warped right in there with the other zombie. So he lives there now. So now it's time to find another plan, because this one is not working. All right, here comes contestant number 4. Goes through, he gets ejected, and now he's kind of down where I need him to be, so sweet. Sweet. Awesome. So now all I should have to do is slap a slab over that. I can't because he's standing on his workstation. But eventually he'll be down on his trapdoor and everything will be perfect. It'll be wonderful. Man, I hate it when that happens. They just suddenly just drop dead from, you know, too much happiness. That's what was his problem. Too much happiness. He couldn't take it anymore, and the happiness just overtook him, and now he's gone. Sorry, dude. That's what you get for being too happy. Dude's got strong toes, man. Do you think he works out? Think he just sits there flexing his toes all day? It's like, yes, toes. I have mighty toes. They keep me on ledges. Maybe? Really? All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get this toe flexor in a box. Now, some of you might be asking, dude, why didn't you plan this ahead in creative? I don't typically like to do that because I only like to build it once. Right? If I build it in creative and then have to come build it in survival, I get bored. The build just gets boring, and I don't want it to be boring. It could be boring for you all day as I fight with this, but I don't want it to be boring for me, right? Because, you know, I'm the important one here, right? That's how this works. Well, it's a couple of days later in real life, and I now have all of the villagers in. Took a little while, but hey, they're there, and I still need to get them traded up so I can get all of the different colors of terracotta, which will be awesome once I get those. But I also have this area up here now, and I kind of simplified how I was getting the villagers in. Well, I don't know if simplified is the right word, but I've definitely changed how I'm getting them in. I'm basically bringing them up this awesome bubble vader right into this area, and then they drop down here. And then if I just open a trapdoor where I want one to go, and eventually they make their way in there. But now that I have this all covered over, and I've got the walls here done, now I'm going to sit down and I want to put in a moss farm, because I like moss and I need a way of generating some more of it. And I also kind of would like some bone meal. And so this is also going to be a bone meal generator. So I'm going to see how I can fit a design in to this space. Now, the plan is to work from a design from RaiseWorks. I'll try to get a link to that in the description. But once that goes in, then hopefully I will have all of the bone meal and all of the, all of the moss and stuff too. But in a lot of ways, all of the bone meal that I'm ever going to need. And by the power of editing, here it is. Here is my new moss farm. Again, this is a RaiseWorks design, and it's Great, turn the thing on, and it'll take a minute to start warming up as the stone generator kicks off, and then eventually this is going to start generating moss. There it goes. There it goes. See, I like all that fun. And what's cool about this design is it's self-fueling. So everything goes into the water stream. Eventually everything gets popped up here and starts filling up the dispensers, and then it will just keep going. Once it's done, you know, I should probably put a lid on that. Anyway, once the moss fountain is done doing stuff, everything gets sort of washed down. Right now, it just piles up here at the base of the, well, I guess I should have stayed there, the base of this tube. So I need to figure out where that tube is going to go. But it's awesome. So that is phase 87. I don't know what phase I'm on. Phases are like for Marvel movies and I don't know, other things that actually involve planning. But I've set, at least for the moment. Now, I do need to finish building this up because the farm did go up a little bit higher than the walls I had built before, which are now starting to age. I think I need to get over here and wax a few of those. But I think what I need to do is come out and figure out a nice roof of some sort. And man, I hate roofing, but I got to get up over this section of the farm. So probably come up similar style to what I've got here. And then it's going to be like super awesome. So let's get to that. And it is done, or at least the first pass of it. Jump over here to free cam for a minute. Got the building up now around my my stone cutters. The moss farm takes up the second 2 floors, and I think this works. I think this works pretty well. I mean, I only have 2 pipes coming in around it, and this one was and is and will be villager loading. This one will be the output from the moss farm. Anything that doesn't get sucked up by the farm comes out here. I need to get all of that sorted. Got a roof on it, which is helpful. But I think I'm going to crash into a tree because trees are soft, right? Especially pine trees. No. I don't know where you are, kiddo, but no. All right, it'll just sit down there and burn. I do think I want to add a couple more pipes coming out this backside. I don't know how or why why it would be for decoration. How, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with them or just, well, leave them as decoration. Now, I also need to figure out a more permanent door. For now, and it's really stupid, but for now, I'm still just tearing out this dirt. But this is all looking good. I've got stone floor. Of course, this blends in quite a bit, and I need a more permanent way up here. This area looks nice. Yeah, nice and clean, right? All of the drops will come down here. That's how they get fed into the pipe outside. But yeah, all in all, this is looking pretty good, except for you can see all of my mistakes as I was putting the roof on. You know, have I ever told you how much I hate roofing? Seriously, roofing, not my favorite thing in the world. No, seriously, I could do without all of the roofing. But hey, I've got a roof, and you can see these frog lights I've got in here. They give a cool look on the outside. Slapped a little warped trapdoor action with the frog lights behind. That gives just sort of a nice warm look, like the building is occupied. without having to have actual, windows looking in at, well, this ugly mess of a farm. So to be fair, this is actually not a bad, this is not bad. I was also worried when I was looking at this that I'd have to cut this farm in half and just do one section like this, but it fits. I was actually kind of shocked. I had to kind of slide it back and do a little magic to get the bubble vaders in place, but it all fits, and I was able to get the full two-section farm going. So that is awesome. Now I just need to figure out, one, where the heck is my staircase down? There it is. And two, how am I going to get all of the bone meal and things back to someplace useful? So I still have some work to do, some decorative stuff, but overall, I think this is in pretty good shape. And that is going to do it for me today. This has been a lot of fun getting all this stuff in place, and yeah, I still have some things to do, but I'm looking forward to solving this. Please take a moment, if you've watched it this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know you want to. You really do. And I'll be back again with another video before you know it. So until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.